Now we're going to finish up Lesson 7's problem set. This is the second page. It goes along with the work that you did during our lesson earlier today. E says, circle the correct unit of weight for each estimation. 1. A box of cereal weighs about 350 grams or kilograms. So I'm going to actually use my highlighter tool because we don't get to use that very often, so I think that sounds fun. So I'm going to use my highlighter, and I think that grams would be the better estimation for that one, because if you remember, a gram is about a paperclip and a kilogram is about a dictionary. So a box of cereal, is it going to weigh 350 paperclips or 350 dictionaries? Well, I don't know what kind of box of cereal you get, but 350 dictionaries are pretty heavy, and so that would be a really big box of cereal. So grams fits best for that one. I think you can probably go ahead and work on 2 through 6 on your own, but if you'd like to hear me read them to you and talk them out, then you can keep going, or you can push pause, solve them on your own, and then fast forward to see if your answers match mine. Problem 2. A watermelon weighs about 3 grams or 3 kilograms. Well, 3 grams would be 3 paper clips, 3 kilograms is 3 dictionaries. So I don't know if a watermelon would weigh 3 dictionaries, but it definitely wouldn't weigh 3 paper clips. So kilograms is the best choice for that one. A postcard weighs about 6 grams or 6 kilograms. So some of you may not know what a postcard is, but a postcard is just a piece of paper, and it's normally actually not even the size of a whole piece of paper. And people send a postcard if they're like on a trip or something. So on one side of the postcard you might see the beach, and then on the other side of the postcard people will write you a letter, and then it has a stamp up in the corner, and then they mail it to you. So a postcard's kind of like a letter. So, and you don't have to draw that picture, by the way. So a postcard being a piece of paper, obviously it would make sense that it would be 3 grams. A piece of paper is not going to weigh, or I'm sorry, 6 grams. It's not going to weigh 6 kilograms. A cat weighs about 4 grams or 4 kilograms. All right, so we're going to pick kilograms on that one. Now, that may seem like a bigger cat, but we definitely know that it's not 4 paper clips. A bicycle weighs about 15 grams or kilograms. Hopefully you picked kilograms on that one too. And finally, a lemon weighs about 58 grams or kilograms. Grams. 58's a big number, but it's an even bigger number if I pick kilograms. So hopefully you notice that our heavier objects are going to most of the time be our kilograms, and then our smaller objects are going to be our grams. If you came back and checked your work, how'd you do? Hopefully you did well. Alright, letter F says, during the exploration, Derek finds that his bottle of water weighs the same as a 1 kilogram bag of rice. He then exclaims, our class laptop weighs the same as 2 bottles of water. How much does the laptop weigh in kilograms? Explain your reasoning. Well, in our problem, we find out that a water bottle weighs the same as 1 kilogram bag of rice. So if the laptop weighs the same as 2 water bottles, how much would the laptop weigh? Well, we can kind of draw a picture to help us. So here's my water bottle, and here's my other water bottle, because he said that it weighs the same as 2 bottles of water. Each bottle of water weighs 1 kilogram. So 2 bottles of water would be 2 kilograms. So that means that the laptop weighs 2 kilograms. Okay, and we can explain our reasoning using words, or you can explain your reasoning just by using those pictures. I can see from that picture that you have 2 water bottles, and they're labeled with 1 kilogram, and that equals 2 kilograms. If you'd like to type some words to go along with that to explain it a little bit further, you definitely can. The last one says, Nessa tells her brother that 1 kilogram of rice weighs the same as 10 bags containing 100 grams of beans each. Do you agree with her? Explain why or why not. Alright, so if you remember from our decomposing a kilogram activity we did in lesson 6, we took a 1,000 or gram or 1 kilogram bag of rice and we decomposed it into grams. And if you remember, we ended up with 10 sections, and each section was worth how much? Each section was worth 100 grams. So we can use that same information to help us answer this question. If you would like, you can draw our decomposed bag of rice just like I am here. If you need a second to finish up, go ahead and push pause and catch up, and then you can keep going whenever you're ready. So this 1 kilogram bag of rice weighs the same as 10 bags containing 100 grams of beans. So could each of these 100 grams be their own bag of beans? Definitely. We can see that 1 kilogram is the same as 10 bags or 10 sections that are 100 grams each. And we also know that 100 grams times 10 equals 1,000 grams. And 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram. All right, so in this one we explained our reasoning using a picture and we used a math sentence. So at the bottom I'm going to say yes, that we agree. All right, so I know today's lesson was a little bit shorter, but it's just because we got to do so much fun exploring during our first page of our lesson. Don't forget to still save this so you can go back and look at it later if you need to. You can save this lesson from today as M2L7.